against corruption. And that demonstration is being sponsored by CENTAL. And as a strong demonstration against corruption, CENTAL has a pilot program called NIMBA, the National Integrated Building Anti-Corruption Program. That program is being implemented by a host of civil society organizations, civil society and CBO, CSOs.
We are still live at
specifically 10
the
of
grounds
them.
of the Capitol building.
They are here with us today. They are here with us today to demonstrate their disgust about corruption. According to Article 17 of our Constitution, it is the people's right to peaceful assembly. When you are so peacefully assembled, you have the right also to petition. The acme of advocacy against any menace of society is this demonstration, where you were assembled at the grounds of the Capitol and issue a statement to the legislature asking it to act against what you see as a disaster, as a menace. You are aware of April 12th, what we landed into. You are aware of what happened on the beach. We thought we were killing corruption. We fought and all of our institutions were broken down. We developed them right after our war years following 2005. Today we are here with institutions in place. Corruption is still a disastrous menace to us. Agreed that we must fight corruption with all of our least energy. We are here gathered to make a statement, to present a petition to this is the zest to talk the whole day, but protocol must be observed. I must say, we have the executive director of CENTAL who is overseeing this demonstration. We have civil society organization and their member, and falling on behalf of this particular movement, I will now call on
these organizations and well-wishers are here to monitor what's happening. As the previous speaker indicated, corruption is an issue in Liberia. It continues to ease the society up. It continues to affect different sectors, different activities, different processes. Our education system is overworked by corruption. The services in the sector are of low quality. They are inadequate. Our schools are not in good conditions. The hospitals are not well equipped. Our roads are bad. All of these things are happening due to corruption. And so as an organization, CENTAL has been working with different stakeholders, the legislature inclusive, over time to deal with the issue of corruption. So what you are seeing here today, Honorable, on behalf of your colleagues, is a demonstration of the commitment that young people, Liberians from different spheres of society, are showcasing when it comes to the whole issue of corruption and how to deal with it. People here are saying, as you can see from the descriptions on the different flyers and the banner here, that we're tired with corruption. We want to see something concrete done about corruption. It is not that nothing has happened over the period. We have institutions that have been established, even though there are gaps that we need to fill in terms of some of the other institutions we need to set up, even though there are gaps in terms of some of the laws that we need to pass, or the amendments we need to make to existing laws, or the legal frameworks to deal with corruption and bad governance in Liberia. But what we have as institutions are supported below need. We haven't seen much over time in terms of concrete and adequate support to public integrated institutions. Our laws are not being enforced to the letter. So this is what has triggered this march today, to come here and peacefully petition the legislature so that you act, among other things, on the bills that you have before you that were submitted by the executive or the presidency, 2 of which you passed, and the others are with you, but then they are with the Senate for review. We are hoping that with this petition, you can look into those deliberations around those bills in a more speedy way so that they get passed and we can enhance the fight against corruption. Also, there are other aspects to it. Support to public and private institutions. This is something that we're craving for as well, so that the LACC, Public Procurement and Concession Commission, the General Auditing Commission, the Internal Audit Agency, the Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative, and all other institutions that have link to the fight against corruption can be supported to work at full capacity. We also will be admonishing the legislature as the first branch of government and the direct representatives of the people to open yourself up to audit, because the resources that you receive here are the Liberian people money, taxpayers' money, and you need to be accountable for those resources that you receive over time. So it's a whole loaded statement that we'll be presenting, but this will not be the end. After the statement, over time in the coming weeks, we'll be engaging with you, having dialogues, so that together we can see how the actions that we are preferring can be acted upon. At this point, I'd like to call on Monica, who's going to read the petition statement on behalf of CENTAL and the partners that have come here under the auspices of the Joint Civil Society Anti-Corruption Initiative. We like to see also that what we're doing here is funded by the government and people of Sweden. They have no direct involvement in organizing this march. Everything we're doing here, but the program we're running is being sponsored by them. Thank you, Monica. The floor is yours to present our petition statement on behalf of the team.
Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Monica C, a member of the Books People Boys Incorporated, and a member on the steering committee of the Joint Civil Society Anti-Corruption Initiative, which is partly sponsored by CENTAL. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you give me your full attention as I go through our petition.
Speak, my guy, speak.
Petition statement to members of the 54th National Legislature, presented by the Joint Civil Society Anti-Corruption Initiative, JOSAR, in collaboration with the Center for Transparency and Accountability in Liberia, CENTAL. Monrovia, Tuesday, May 31, 2022, at the police time. Whereas corruption, defined by Transparency International as the abuse of entrusted power and authority of private is presented in Liberia and believed to be one of the major causes of the country growth, underdevelopment, and poverty-stricken conditions of its citizens, despite being nationally endowed.